everybody from Explosion Videos / with gamers, welcome back to another video on Minecraft Java Edition. Today guys, or technically yesterday, Minecraft 1.15 was released. So guys, today I'm gonna go sort of on a brief discussion on what was introduced. Sorry if the quality is kinda weird, because I am using a TV as my second monitor, so woohoo! Yeah. You know what would probably be smart of me? First of all, not to make I don't know why, but because of my Windows settings, to actually make it so I can read stuff from on the couch. Let's do this and see what happens. Okay, so now I'm running Minecraft on the native monitor, which seems to work a lot better. So yeah, let's get back into the game and hopefully this will be a bit better. So I'm probably gonna be a bit laggy compared to when my voice is coming, because I am watching on OBS just because the display is bigger. Also, unfortunately, no Optifine yet for 1.15, so soon. But that brings us to our first new addition. Bees. The name of this update, Busy Bees. Now, along with bees come a lot of things. First of all, we have beehives, which I'll get to that in a second. And we have bee nests. The bee nests spawn wildly, and then bees will go out and do that. And they do the thing here, gather up all the pollen from flowers. I believe it's any flower that they will do this with. And then they will go in here like that one just did, and that one just popped out. And then eventually, after 5 cycles of that, all of these holes will turn yellow, so then you can see this honey inside. Now, let's go in survival for a second. Now I'm gonna also just have creative ready to tab to. But guys, there's 2 ways to do this. One, with a bottle, or shears. Now, if there's any bees in here, I'm in trouble, because at the moment I don't have anything under this to stop the bees from angering. But what you can do is grab a campfire. That's gonna just break it, never mind, and put that underneath. So let's grab. So with shears you can get honeycomb, and with bottles you can get honey bottle. So let's do that. Oh god. So as you can see guys, all the bees' eyes turned red, and the ones that stung me lost their stinger. Now because of this, just like in real life, eventually they will die, which is kind of sad. But even all of the bees that were around, as you can see, have red eyes. Not this one though, because this one was inside, I believe. But as you can see, this one still has a stinger. Where's the one that actually hit me? I don't know. But they'll calm down in a bit, and then we can get back. Yeah, I just heard one die. Think they're okay with me? Well, now we're gonna take our shears. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? Now I'm gonna show you what happens with a campfire underneath, which is very much like smoking the bees to make them sleepy. Now let's do it. As you can see, nothing happened, and it would have been the same if I did it with the honey bottle. Now, what are these 2 used for? Well, honeycomb. First of all, let me just place this down. And so pretty much the beehive just acts as a man-made version of the bee nest. So I can get, again, honeycomb from this. And honeycomb, if you put it in a 2x2 crafting grid, you get honeycomb block, which looks like this. Pretty cool in my opinion. I love the sound though. I like that sound. Okay. But what about honey bottle? Well, that's a bit of a different story. So we're gonna hop in creative just to get a few more. And yeah, they can stack up to 16, which is cool. What am I doing? That's a good question. There we go. So now, once you have your honey bottles, you put them again in that same form of 2x2. You get a honey block, and you also get the bottles nice and neatly back. So what do honey blocks do? Well, first of all, they are transparent like slime blocks, but when you put them in the ground, this is me jumping normally. Let me just break the leaves on top of me. This is me jumping on a honey block. And honey blocks are so sticky that they make you stay down. So we're gonna make another one. Another two actually. And get the bottles back. And what we're gonna do is just pile up. Oh wait, we can't. Like that. So now if we just head up, let me just grab another block. Like this. And we head up here. These can be used as a ladder. Also, items stick to them and slide down them, so that's pretty cool. So let's go back up here. Like that and like that. And you could pretty much put this at the end of like a trap. Just if you don't want them to die. That was a bad example because I wasn't actually on the honey block. But if you do it right, you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna hop back into creative for a second. And this should make it easier. Let me just go. There we go. Now, if I go like this, dang it. I'm so bad at this. I should say, how about like this? Like this. As you can see, I'm sliding down and I take no fall damage. I trust me that it does work. I'm just bad at showing stuff off. Also in this update, you could do / game rule. Fall damage. Fall damage. False. And now I will not take any fall damage, even if I go all the way up. That's not what I needed. That one. Nothing, which is going to be very nice for map creators, and also you could do, I believe, water breathing. Let's see. Oh, drowning damage. So if we do that, and I do have a swamp over here, and I have no effects, by the way, as well. And we're gonna just stay here and wait for our little bubbles to go away. And once that does happen, in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and now I'm taking no damage. Oh wait, I am? What? Oh, fire damage. That's bad. We're gonna just drink a honey bottle. That does feed our hunger. Why did I do fire damage? No. It's not what we really needed to do. We needed to do drowning damage. Drowning damage. False. Now if we do the same thing again, now we will not take any damage, but now I won't take any fire damage either, which is good to be able to turn off. But I believe this is new, for no water damage. So 3, 2, 1, and I'm taking no damage. But if we just turn this to true, I am quickly go. And we're gonna hop back into game mode. Creative. I'm sorry that you guys cannot see the whole screen. I'm gonna grab some golden apples, matcha apples. And that will get us all healed up very nicely. Okay, let's head back up. Wow, I'm lagging all of a sudden. Can you not? Ooh, it's so weird playing without Optifine. What are my settings on? Oh, also, in accessibility, now you can have sneak to toggle or hold. So, like, you hold down the button or you sneak. Or you can set it to toggle, so if you press it, then you sneak. So, say I press sneak to toggle, I just push the button once, and it does the same thing to turn it off. But what are my videos? Okay, that is because I was playing with Optifine on 1.8, which really does improve it, and now still 16 FPS. Fine, you know what? 6 strengths, okay? There you go, 60 FPS around. Good enough for me. Okay, let's head back up here, and let's look at the next feature. You have to shut up for now. Well, before, we could really only use raw water and water buckets to actually put out campfires. But now we can grab a shovel and right click on it, and there you go. It's now out, which is perfect for builders wanting to use it. Next thing has to do with these guys. Where'd the zombie pigman go? I don't know. We're gonna grab a zombie pigman quickly. And we're also gonna go spawn next to these guys. But now, you weren't used to be able to do this, but now if you click on them, you get the baby version. So that's what the baby zombies pigmen look like. We all know what baby zombies look like. And the baby husk. But now we can actually spawn them like that. And we are just gonna set it to peaceful because they are annoying. I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay, so what is next? Well, next up I think is very important. It's because yes. But yeah, bells can now be powered with any redstone component that will emit a redstone signal. I can't say signal. Signal. So now you can make a doorbell as well. So that is pretty cool. I wouldn't want. I'm not sure I would really want that as a doorbell. Notebooks, note blocks, sorry, are still better. Okay, moving on. Iron golems. So they had a pretty decent change. Let's just let's stay in creative for this one, just because I don't feel like getting hurt to this. But after 3 hits, oh sorry, iron golems will start to crack, and we'll do it again. Well, actually, now if we take any iron ingot, it will completely fix them. Let's try that again. 2, 3. That was 3 that time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 4 again. I don't know if it varies or maybe I wasn't counting right. And 8, 9, 10, 11. And now, once they get to the 3rd stage of cracking, the next time you hit them, I believe they will get killed. But now it will take 3 iron ingots to heal them. And let's see if we could just kill it. So, let's 1 stage, 2, 3. Yeah, and once you hit another 3, then they did. So that is how, and any mob can do this now. So, this gives you a way to, sort of repair and make sure your iron golem stays living. For after a raid, then you could just repair them up. Because, you know, raids like doing a lot of damage. And then after the raid, you could just be like, here you go, all fixed. So, very neat feature. Also, just to showcase the honey and honeycomb block, that's kind of late. But I built this little beehive. This doesn't spawn, I just made this because why not? I think it's pretty nice, and look, all the bees are going around. Okay. Also, when bees are carrying nectar, their little honeys will turn with white spots to signify that there is nectar on them. And then if they fly over the crops, like see that? That one just had nectar. If they fly over the crops, then the crops will grow by one stage. So this guy is getting some nectar now. This is the one we saw at the beginning of the video as well. Because they will always pathfind to the same flower, I believe. Or at least always to the same nest. They will always pathfind. That I know. And he just went straight into this one as well. But if they do fly over these, then yeah, then they will grow another stage. Like that guy has a lot of pollen, and he just went inside. So, next up, other uses for honey blocks. Redstone. This is a game changer because now for flying machines, which I'm terrible at building, I could if I watch a tutorial. I'm just really bad at remembering how to do them. Now we can make gigantic flying machines, unlimited technically, because honey and slime blocks do not stick, which means we can go like this and have 1, 2. You know, I gotta start putting stuff in the right slots. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Because I'm counting the honey block at the bottom. It's 11 blocks, isn't it? I'm so stupid sometimes. As you can see, they won't come back down because I am stupid, and that's not how any sticky thing works in Minecraft. Okay, but now this is 12 honey blocks because if I add another one, then the piston cannot pull it, but now it can. But usually, if this was slime blocks, then these two slime blocks would stick together, which is why now it won't work. But even with these slime blocks next to them, it will still go, and the slime block will still go. Again, even if there is 12 blocks here. That, again, it will still move, and that is the piston push limit. So that is very nice. And also another use is making something like this. It's gonna be a bit easier to make combination locks, sort of, and just really any control panel, because you could just have pistons pushing lines of honey blocks, and these could go on like technically forever to make like farm controls to turn on farms, or just combination locks too to push redstone blocks like to signal these lights, meaning farms around like melon farms and stuff like that. So that is a pretty cool use. And then again here I'm just showcasing that they do not stick together. So then you can also move 2 redstone blocks almost right next to each other. Yeah, I wonder what would happen. Oh no, because the piston's extended, right? I don't know. That doesn't work, but that's okay. I don't feel like remembering why now. Yeah. So let's just put all this away like that. And let's see what is next. What is next? I guess next would be, oh yes, this. So, water. Usually when you put a dispenser in here, then the bottle will just fly out. Now, dispenser and only the water goes until it has like no water, but then there's an infinite water source right here. So if we look in the chest, we get infinite water bottles, which is really cool. I don't know why you would need all of these. Let's just transfer all of these. And yeah. So again, you could just get more bottles. Put them in, and it will start filling them up. And I have hoppers, there, and there, and there, and there. And they're gonna throw it in these hoppers. You don't even need the covering. I just put it there because why not? Because if I go over them, then they go into my inventory, which is not what we need. So again, we're gonna empty this in my inventory. As you can see, it's already filling up because these hoppers are collecting everything. So we're gonna get rid of all these water bottles, and now to acknowledge the elephant in the room, the nether portal. So let's go through here. Let me just hide that. This is, oh, dang it. Yeah. Well, wet sponges. Since there's no such thing as water in the nether, why do wet sponges exist in every other version? Well, no, they don't, because now if you place a wet sponge in the nether, and this is going to be so much better than waiting for them in the furnace, they instantly dry. And the sound effect is very loud, like very loud. And I have my volume turned down from my desktop volume in OBS. And then we get, again, regular sponge. Because if you try to use wet sponge again, it does nothing. If you use sponge, then there you go. And again, we could take that same dry sponge, or wet sponge, pretend this is it, that one. I don't feel like just doing other things like going into survival and getting it. And we place it, and then boom! Now we have this. So yeah, this works infinitely, and this will save you a lot of fuel on furnaces, which is always very nice. Let's head back here. And well, I think that's all I have to really showcase. Those are the major points, I believe. Yeah, let's see. Let me look at our changelog and see if there really is anything else. Oh, these have 10 hearts as well. Few new commands, like the game rule Insomnia, immediate respawn, which is already on Bedrock, which I transferred over. Oh, I remember without even looking at the changelog for this. If we just grab a crafting table quickly, crafting table, and we also grab some slabs. That's not how you do that. And a composter. And some fence. Well, to make a composter on Java Edition, you used to have how can I not access this? There we go. This recipe. Or, fences, which are a pain in the butt to make, and then this would make a composter. But in this update, they changed it to match the Bedrock, recipe, which is just, 7 oak slabs in a U format. Then you get yourself a composter, and then you can put all of your wheat that the bees gave you in there, just like this. And I say, thank you, bees. They just don't want to fly over this, but trust me, it does work. And we could just say, there you go. Okay. But yeah, they like just buzzing around. They just mind their own business. And you know what I'm gonna do quickly? Just so I don't die immediately. I'm gonna trap this bee in here. And punch it. And it does a little flip. And it doesn't want to attack me all of a sudden. Why? Aha. Well, it's lost its stinger. No, it hasn't. It doesn't want to attack me. Oh, God. Oh, I know why. Ouch. Because we are in peaceful. Well, let's go to easy. And there we go. As you can see, most of these guys lost their stingers, like this one. And eventually, unfortunately, that's really loud. Eventually, unfortunately, the bees will die, just like in real life. Once you get stung, then, the bee, goes bye-bye. It's sad. Very sad. But that doesn't mean they can't attack you anymore, apparently some of these guys still have not lost the stingers. And now it got a lot quieter. Now if I go up there, I think, oh god. No, none of them saw. Oh, so close, I almost took that one. Can you let me out? And there goes the bee. I feel bad for the bee. They didn't do any. And there we go. There they go. It's sad. But guys, that is the basis of the 1.15 Busy Bees update. This guy loves this flower and only this flower. Now you can have your flower down there. Nope, it's gonna go find a new flower. Bye, be back for dinner. Yeah. But yeah. I think that is really it. Let's again check. Let me just check these game log. We have a few new achievements. When you get the sticky situation is when you jump into a honey block, preventing fall damage. Be our guest for safely collecting honey from B5 using a campfire placed in the, I don't even know, it's just in a different place in the actual skill tree for advancements. And then we also have total bee location, removing a bee's nest with 3 bees inside. Because you could use silk touch on the bee nest and beehive, I believe. It might just be the bee nest. But then you can move them with bees inside. And there's some way to see if there are with F3. But I kind of forgot, so that's nice. Yeah. Again, more command changes for like test for commands and stuff like that, and to test for biomes. Very cool. I'm not very much into command blocks. I can do some stuff. I just don't really spend a lot of time up with them. But we have particles obviously for the honey and stuff like that. A few new splash screen texts, which are the main screen. In case it isn't obvious, foxes aren't players. I don't know why Mojang decided to add that, or Microsoft, but they decided to. Probably Mojang. Busy Bees, obviously, and Minecraft Java Edition presents disgusting bugs. So that's great. Yeah. Also, I think that's kind of it. Something changed with the portal tag for the portal block. Dark Prismarine can now be crafted with black dye instead of ink sacs, because ink sacs will change to black dye when it comes to crafting recipes. Honeycombs when dispensing shears on bee nests and bee. Oh, that's cool. Hold on, we gotta try this. So you know how it does the thing with water with the dispensers? Let's just grab you. Dispensers have been like used for a lot of stuff. And we're just gonna pick block one of these. And this should let us get pretty much a bee farm. If we just place down a dispenser here. Actually maybe run redstone to it. We're gonna place a beehive. No. Oh, it's not filled. We're gonna just give myself a Minecraft debug stick. Then, if we hop over here, place a bee's nest. I think it might have to be a beehive. We'll test it with both. You are loud. You can just there you go. We're gonna change it to facing this way again, and we're gonna change it. Dang it. honey level, and we're going to set it to 5 because that's how many. Now I believe if we put a distemper up, we can put that shears. Then yes, then the shears say get honeycomb. Let's try with the bee's nest now. So then we're gonna set this dying it to 5. It does work. So now we just gotta spam this and say that bees are pollinating this. And so really this update was a lot of automation, because again with that you could just have bees encased with flowers and just this only the one hive in a glass cage, which is kind of sad. And just have them go like this, because if you go like this, then eventually everything's dripping. So you do not want to put it there. So we're gonna just do it from the side now, and I'm gonna see lots of honeycomb glitching around. What? Did I do that? I might have done that, I'm not sure. And we're just gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna go like this, actually. Also, so that, and if we look in this topic, we have honeycomb, and I picked up a lot of them as well. Okay, you picked up now, and there's a lot on the ground. I didn't build this very efficiently, but this is still a good way to get honey. So yeah, I think that really sums up the update. Let's quit to the title, and this is our new background, guys. Yeah. So, just give me a second. Oh, let's see if we can yeah, no, we can't get a new splash screen. Huh? Okay, guys, I just literally tried for like 10 minutes to get a splash screen, and nope, I had no luck. But guys, I do want to say thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed and you enjoyed playing around with these little bees, also baby bees. You see baby bees. Look at the tiny. Look how tiny they are. They're so cute and tiny. Baby bee. They are. I swear they are one of the cutest things in Minecraft now. Baby bees. That's it. And just place that there. Baby bees. Let me just get a sword. These guys are very loud. And I don't want to do this, but there we go. Okay, I'm moving around. I just need one. Please. Can I just have one? Okay, two. You know what we could do? We could go like this. What? What do you mean? There we go. And this is our baby bee. Hello. You are very cute. Look how tiny they are. They have tiny, tiny stingers. I think the stinger is like 1 pixel shorter. I'm not sure. The stingers are not 3D, which I think actually looks better, because you could barely see them from the back of them. But they're so cute, and look, you can go inside a bee. Which yeah, if you ever wanted to do that, now you can in Minecraft. Cause yes, you can. Yeah. But guys, again, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna grab my diamond boots because I think this calls. Also, some of the textures were changed. Well, not textures, just graphical effects. I'm not into that really. But guys, thank you guys so much for watching again. I hope you guys are going to have fun with this update. I know I am. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I guess I will see you guys all later. Like and subscribe if you want. It's up to you. And see you guys all later. Goodbye.